Hey Chatbackins and Expensive, you asked me, have I ever played any easy video games and put on some self-inflicted restrictions? I had to think real hard about this, and to tell you the truth, I don't think so. The closest thing is probably back on the Super Nintendo as a kid. I used to play NBA Jam, and in that game, when your partner has the ball, you could press pass, force them to pass it to you. Again, this isn't really a restriction, but I'd try to do whole games, or I would do whole games, and not allow my partner to score at all. I don't really know if that's kind of the thing you mean. What you're doing sounds awesome, and I'm pumped to actually see how that turns out. Sounds like a great idea. But yeah, for me, that's the only thing I could sort of think of. I would make sure that I was the only one that scored. Don't really know if that's a self-inflicted rule though. That's just what I was doing for fun. Now, to move on to a question for you. You have two options, Expensive. It's a long weekend. It's a long, long weekend. We've got 4 days off in a row coming up, which is super sweet. Tomorrow's the last day and then we have 4 days, which is fantastic. So, option number 1 is you can answer my question. Or option number 2, you can challenge me in a food. You set the first time, I set the second, so I feel that it's your turn to set the time. If you're willing, Expensive, challenge me to some sort of food eating contest. Long weekend's a perfect time to do it. Otherwise, my question for you will be, I saw Mr. Wright on Facebook, he asked the question of what are some good podcasts for him to listen to. I gave him my top 4, which are hands down Hamish and Andy, Jake and Amir's If I Were You from College Humour, Plumbing the Death Star from Sanspans Radio, and Shut Up a Second, also from Sanspans Radio. All very funny. Very, very funny. I'd highly recommend all 4 of those. If you like comedy and you like people just having a good time chatting, feels like you're sitting in on a conversation with a bunch of mates, especially on Plumbing the Death Star. Definitely listen to that. 100%. And Hamish and Andy. They're like Australia's 2 funniest guys. Check them out. So what would be your top podcast? If someone wanted you to recommend a podcast to them, what would it be? But like I said, Expensive, you can either answer that question or you can set the bar as the food eating champion at the moment. Will you keep the title? I'm feeling confident this time. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling it's my time to shine. So let's make it happen, Expensive. Your choice, question or food challenge. Other than that, I'll catch you all next time. sadctheclown, out of here. Sorry it's a short video, guys. Just super late. I'm super tired. And yeah, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. See you next time.